Let's be real, most of you walk around like a rusty robot and blame it on aging or a hard workout. But here's the plot twist. Your body isn't broken, it's just screaming for attention. And no, popping your neck or pretending that a 2-second shoulder roll counts as mobility doesn't cut it. If you want to feel 10x better, yes, 10 times. Not just a smidge, you need to actually move with purpose. That's where these 7 stretches come in. Number 7, neck stretch. Let's start with the neck, because that stiff log sitting between your shoulders is one of the biggest culprits behind headaches, poor posture, and general discomfort. Most people live with constant tension in their necks without even realizing it, and then wonder why they feel like trash after a workday. Here's the deal. Your neck supports your head all day long, like a tired employee holding up a boss who never gives them a break. Give it a break. To do this stretch, simply sit or stand tall. Slowly tilt your head to one side, aiming to touch your ear to your shoulder. Don't force it. This isn't a wrestling match. Hold it for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. You can also add a gentle pull with your opposite hand for a deeper stretch. Pro tip, breathe through it. The more relaxed you are, the more your muscles will actually release. Here's where it gets interesting. Consistent neck stretching does more than just relieve tension. It actually improves blood flow to your brain and reduces your stress levels. That's right. You might not need that second cup of coffee if your blood is circulating like it should. Plus, you'll look less like a stressed out turtle and more like a confident human with posture. And don't even get me started on tech. Neck. You scroll through your phone like it's your full-time job. Head tilted forward, neck muscles overloaded. This stretch is your antidote. Do it daily, and you'll start noticing fewer aches, more mobility, and the radical concept of being able to turn your head without twisting your whole body like a malfunctioning robot. Number 6, shoulder stretch. You know, those joints you love to shrug when someone tells you to stretch more. Here's the truth. Your shoulders are probably more locked up than a bank vault. And if you've been blaming heavy lifting or aging for your tight upper body, spoiler alert, it's your lack of mobility. Tight shoulders mess with everything. Your posture, your lifts, even your breathing. They pull your posture forward and make you look like you've been hiding from life under a hoodie for a decade. Time to fix that. The shoulder stretch is stupid, simple, but wildly effective. Extend one arm straight across your body and use the other arm to gently pull it closer to your chest. Hold that position for 20 to 30 seconds. You should feel a solid stretch along your deltoid and upper back. Then switch sides. Boom, done. No excuses. Want more mobility in your bench press? This stretch helps. Want to reduce those annoying shoulder clicks and pops every time you reach overhead? This stretch helps. It also boosts circulation and encourages better joint function, which, newsflash, means less pain and more gain. Oh, and let's not forget how much posture improves when your shoulders can actually move freely. No more hunched over caveman stance. You'll walk taller, feel stronger, and breathe easier. Literally. Number 5, chest stretch. If your chest is tighter than your schedule, congratulations. You're probably slouching right now. And no, hitting chest day 3 times a week doesn't count as a mobility routine. Tight pecs pull your shoulders forward, ruin your posture, and make you look like you're trying to impersonate a question mark. Not cute. Let's open that chest up. Start by standing tall. Interlace your fingers behind your back and straighten your arms. Now gently lift your arms away from your body while pushing your chest out and up. You should feel a strong stretch across your pecs and the front of your shoulders. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. If you want to crank it up a notch, try the same stretch with your hands holding a towel or resistance band to add some tension. Here's what happens when you do this stretch consistently. Your posture improves, your shoulders sit where they're supposed to, and your chest feels less like concrete. It counteracts the hours spent slouching at a desk, scrolling on your phone, or hiding from responsibility. Plus, it can actually improve your breathing. Yep, your lungs like space too. And let's be honest, if you've got decent pecs from training but they're locked tight, nobody's going to notice them anyway. This stretch not only makes you feel better, it makes you look better. So give your chest the mobility it deserves. Whether you're fresh out of bed or winding down from the gym, this stretch fits anywhere in your routine. The best part? It takes less than a minute. You spend more time waiting for your coffee to brew. You're enjoying the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 4, tricep stretch. Here's the thing about triceps. Most people only care about them when they're flexing in the mirror, but completely ignore how tight and locked up they get. And guess what? Tight triceps can wreck your shoulder mobility, limit your overhead movements, and even throw off your pressing power. That's right. Your fancy bench press numbers might be suffering because you can't even fully extend your arm without feeling like you're going to snap in half. The tricep stretch is about more than just feeling a nice pull. It's about restoring proper function and range of motion. Start by raising one arm overhead. Bend that elbow so your hand drops behind your neck. Now, with your other hand, gently pull the elbow toward your head. Hold that for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. Sounds easy, right? That's because it is. But don't confuse easy with pointless. Doing this stretch daily can massively improve how your arms move during overhead presses, dips, and even basic tasks like reaching for something on a shelf. And let's not pretend like you've never struggled to scratch your own back. This stretch fixes that too. And let's talk posture. When your triceps are tight, they pull on the back of your arm and shoulder, which can mess with your alignment. Free them up, and suddenly your upper body feels more open, your arms move cleaner, and your joints stop clicking like an old cassette. Tape. Number 3, hip flexor stretch. Let's get into the hips, because if your hips are locked up, your entire movement chain is compromised. Whether you sit all day, lift heavy, or both, tight hip flexors are quietly destroying your posture, power, and mobility. They're the reason your lower back aches, why you can't hit depth on your squats, and why you walk like Frankenstein after leg day. Here's how to stretch them. Kneel down with one knee on the ground and the other foot forward at a 90-degree angle. From here, gently push your hips forward while keeping your torso upright. You'll feel the stretch right in the front of your hip. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. Want a bonus? Squeeze your glutes on the back leg. That deepens the stretch and helps correct pelvic alignment. Daily stretching of your hip flexors can transform how your body moves. It reduces back pain, improves athletic performance, and lets you get deeper into squats without your lower back taking a beating. It also opens up your stride when walking or running, giving you smoother, more efficient movement. And for the desk jockeys, tight hips are your daily reality. This stretch is the antidote to all those hours hunched in front of a screen. Add it to your routine and you'll feel looser, taller, and less like a folded lawn chair. Number 2, hamstring stretch. Time to give some love to your hamstrings, the muscles that are tight on 99% of the population and ignored by 100% of them. Hamstrings are like the backup dancers of the fitness world. They do a lot of work, get zero credit, and when they're tight, the whole show falls apart. Back pain? Could be your hamstrings. Bad posture? Hello, hamstrings. Can't touch your toes. Yep, those stubborn strings again. So here's how to fix it. Sit down on the floor, with one leg extended straight and the other leg bent, with the sole of your foot tucked against your inner thigh. Now slowly reach forward toward the toes of the extended leg, keeping your spine as straight as possible. Don't round your back like a scared cat. Hinge at your hips. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds and switch legs. Feel that glorious tension down the back of your thigh? That's your body thanking you for not treating it like an afterthought. Hamstring flexibility is about more than just being able to fold in half. Tight hamstrings pull on your pelvis, mess with your lower back alignment, and limit your movement in everything from squats to walking. If your stride feels short and your back feels tight, you might be blaming the wrong muscles. Stretch those hamstrings, and suddenly life feels 30% more fluid. But let's be honest, you probably only remember your hamstrings exist when they cramp during deadlifts or lock up on leg day. Not cool. Number 1, calf stretch. the most neglected muscles in your lower body, and possibly the most misunderstood. Everyone wants big calves, but no one wants to stretch them. And that's a problem, because tight calves can mess up your ankle, mobility, ruin your squat depth, and turn your daily walk into a stiff-legged march that looks more robotic than athletic. Here's how you stretch those stubborn suckers. Stand facing a wall, place your hands flat against it, and step 1 foot back. Keep that back leg straight, heel pressed into the ground, and slowly lean forward. Feel that burn just below the knee. That's your calf waking up. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and switch sides. Simple, brutal, effective. The cool part? Loosening up your calves doesn't just help your legs, it helps everything. Better ankle mobility means deeper squats. Deeper squats mean more muscle activation. More muscle activation means, you guessed it, more gains. And yes, stretching your calves regularly can actually make your training more powerful and your movement smoother. Tight calves also love to wreck your posture and contribute to plantar fasciitis, shin splints, and even knee pain. Sounds like a nightmare, right? That's because it is. But it's a preventable one. A few minutes a day and you can dodge that bullet entirely. You like the video, leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.